taking a look at our predictions right now. It is 69% for dmhero to 31% for theeedave.
This can go either way. We've seen theeedave taking down Floyd, which is one of the better players that has risen these last months, and yeah, he's also a force to be reckoned, theeedave. Meanwhile, dmhero, well, he's just the guru as it goes with the guts of Dr. Mario.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say as far as being a technical expert, dmhero is that guy. Last I heard was working on possibly a crowd control version of Dr. Mario, which if that ever happens, I would love to just scream at that while we go. I believe we have a go from both players, or no, we don't. We're getting everything set up. Submissions are closed. 10,000 plus for dmhero and channel points. 4,100 for the Dave wave. 8-6 though, so 8 people predicting Dave, 6 people predicting dmhero, and John Nash had the biggest bet for 3,000 channel points on dmhero, and Sarah Sparkle riding the Dave wave with the biggest bet there. Oh, we are going. Okay. I thought we were still setting up, but we are off to the races. And early on here, a slight lead for theeedave. And dmhero's got just a board that's all over the place, John.
Yeah, that column 4 and 5 just right smack in the middle with a lot of viruses, and then that left side also full of red and yellow.
Yeah, and they were spaced in such a peculiar way, and also it just seems a lot of yellow just really in inconvenient spots.
Yeah, you cannot do a lot of efficient clears unless you take some other viruses that are also in the way.
But right now it's tied 11-11. It does look like that theeedave came out of the blocks a little bit earlier, but now here comes dmhero storming along. His biggest concern is that lower left quadrant. Those two reds buried down there in the corner. This could give Dave an opportunity here, as he's now down in the lead to 3 viruses. And I think looking to do a double drop, just needs a blue. He'll be out and may have a bit of an advantage over dmhero, and he will at a 152. But dmhero not that far behind. 2 viruses to go. There goes the other virus, and he will be out hopefully before 2:15. Yeah, he will. There's the yellow, and one more. He'll be out at 2:07. He'll be into 9 second with a 5 virus deficit.
Yeah, meanwhile, Dave not having a lot of places to go with blues. And dmhero the same, but he's with the reds with a lack of red viruses.
dmhero going for a bit of a tuck play in there. I do like that play. It opens up both horizontal and vertical for him if he wants to. Meanwhile, though, theeedave with just a slight lead, and look at that nice drop combo to knock out some doubles, giving him a 2 virus lead here as we approach the 3rd minute of this first game in this best of 3. The 5 seed dmhero, the 13 seed theeedave in this second round match.
Dave just getting a little bit slowed down by the lack of red pills his way, but making some work with whatever few deals come his way.
I was initially questioning Dave's play, but I see what he's trying to do, and I really like it. He's going to try to double clear those reds and then drop the yellows down for another clear, as he does it right there. Beautiful drop play. He's down by a virus, but both players with similar board situations here getting into the last third of their 9.
Yeah, David's board a little bit red heavy right now. Only some viruses left at that right side, but to access them, either he has to do those tucks or he has to clear those red viruses that are over that column 8.
Ooh, he didn't get the tuck play he wanted. That means that red is very difficult to access. So now he's really got to change his game plan up here, as it's 7-2 now in favor of dmhero. dmhero looking for that horizontal yellow. No, he decides to change course. excuse me, and go for that blue. But he's still in a pretty good situation here as he's going to clear out garbage and just clear horizontally. He's out at 417. He's taken a bit of a lead, but theeedave not far behind. He's been able to set himself up out of that rough situation.
Yeah, getting a lot of blue and yellow peels, as we can see by that pile of garbage on the left side.
And this is a very interesting play. Dave deciding to play a little bit more conservatively on there. He'll be out at 442 going into level 10. Both players now halfway through their runs, but it's starting to open up for dmhero.
Yeah, dmhero still getting a lot of combos, drop combos there, clearing horizontally, and then right on top of that, there's the next clear coming down.
And a good drop play there by dmhero. That's going to put him down to 22 viruses. Although Dave really starting to surge here through 10. He's down to 35 viruses. And he really can't open up his board in any particular place, John, as really everything's really bunched up together all throughout his level 10.
Yeah, and unfortunately he got that misdrop there. I think he was trying to get that blue-red all the way to column 1 and then drop it below, but yeah, it didn't happen. Now he's going to have that very high yellow virus, which I think he's going to have to climb for.
But he is working hard through this. The advantage of everything being so close together is drop time is minimized. And he could really start doing some damage here on these double reds over in his lower left quadrant. Meanwhile, dmhero down to 7 viruses, and they're all yellow. And one of them is high up, one of them is buried, and 4 of them are just chilling in the corner.
Yeah, I think he's going to go for that drop in order for a fat log to come around, as the kids would call it. There we go.
A fat log, and now he's just going to clear that yellow underneath. But Dave has narrowed the gap down. He's down to 10 viruses as 628 for dmhero as he is out of level number 10, and he is on his final stage trying to make this a 1-0 game.
Yeah, Dave having to work on the bottom part of his board. That's going to take some time because everything is all cramped up in the corner, but doing good progress at it.
And dmhero has a speedrunner's delight sort of board, a whole bunch of doubles and 0 drop plays. This is just what he needs here. Although now it's starting to be blue heavy, which could be problematic later on.
Yeah, as long as he gets the right appeals to work on that, then he should be good to go. But right now, getting all the red yellows that are on the list right there.
And Dave got into 11 right around the 7-minute mark. He's got to come back from a 20 virus deficit, but doing it with some class and efficiency as he starts going after doubles.
Yeah, it's also a nice board with lots of opportunities for doubles, though it has a big drop time there at the left side, which is going to slow down theeedave a little bit.
And dmhero has to basically manage left and right, not much in the middle. So going to be a little bit problematic for him moving forward, especially with just those 2 massive spires on either side.
Yeah, becoming a game of playing 2 boards at the same time.
Meanwhile, theeedave now only down by about 10 viruses, really narrowing this gap. If he could start getting a surge of blue-red, which it looks like he is, he can really start making this close.
Yeah, getting some efficient clears there by theeedave. Keeping it close in any case. Meanwhile, dmhero ready for the last 2 viruses, and with a blue that's going to drop.
That's it at an 826. But theeedave with a nice late last gasp there to really keep this close. He's probably running this one out, and he should. He had this is a great 11. I'm sure if we went to the splits, might even argue that it was a faster 11 for Dave.
Yeah, he really closed the gap right there. Just waiting for a couple yellows to finish this board.
So 1-0 here in a very, very close first game. The chat saying that the Dave wave is coming. And we are off. We have readies from both players. 3, 2, 1, go. dmhero trying to secure a ticket to his first semifinals of the year. The Dave trying to continue this absolutely epic Cinderella run. And early on, both players off to a quick surge. But it looks like no real gap yet as both players hanging around that sub-30 mark.
Yeah, dmhero right now struggling a little bit to find places to go with blues, but using those spills for combos, and that was a bit of a misdrop there. He couldn't tuck it all the way.
(24-19) here as we start to get into the meat and potatoes of level 8. And it's...
Oh, sorry, Dave is trying to get some red blues just to clear some stuff off the top of the right side there.
And it looks like Dave going to make a tuck play here, going to get a triple vertical clear. Great work there. Down to 14. dmhero starting to open it up a little bit, though, as he is down to half a dozen viruses.
Yeah, opening up that virus that was at the corner, perfect, and now everything is ready to get done with. Yeah, going for the horizontal on that red virus is the right way to approach it.
And it looks like dmhero out at about a 134. Excellent time for a level 8.
Meanwhile, D-Dave has everything set up with that red. It's going to drop, and D-Dave is going to be out at 143.
So, real close game here in this second game. It's a 4 virus advantage for dmhero, and D-Dave starting to go to work here on 9. Looking at both boards, it looks like a kind of similar boards. Looks like the middle of Dave's left side is going to be a bit problematic here in a second. And it does look like dmhero is going to have to really be forced to chip down at that right side. Drop time might be a factor for him.
Yeah, the one advantage of dmhero's board versus D-Dave's is that Dave has a left corner problem that he's going to have to deal at the very end. Meanwhile, dmhero doesn't have that, and he can drop some stuff if the wrong pills come around.
23-15. It is still in favor of dmhero, but D-Dave has been making some really smart plays, keeping his board clean, really not making a lot of mistakes, which is key, keeping that pace up. And he can really start doing some damage with doubles here in a few pills.
Yeah, if D-Dave could get some red blues, then those are the kind of pills that he's looking for at this moment to get quick work of this board.
13-7 right now. It's an almost entirely blue board for dmhero. And here comes Dave. But now he's in a tight spot. He's going to have to figure out one of those colors on the bottom row. He's going to have to vertically clear. Looks like he may be favoring that right side. And that looks like to be what the plan is.
Okay, I was going to say maybe if he could drop that yellow away and then go at the blue one, but that was even better because he opened up both those blues and the reds.
And dmhero got out right around in the 340 range. Doesn't look to be happy with his start for level 10 here, as he's holding a 5 virus lead against the 13 seed.
Yeah, D-Dave got out at around 353, which isn't too far away from dmhero. He has a chance to bring it back in this board that is a little yellow heavy, but very double friendly.
And dmhero again being forced to have to play one side over the other, but definitely trying to make do on his right side. He's at 24. The Dave down to 28, and pretty diverse boards for both players as we hit 4.5 minutes here in the second game. And I like this drop play.
Yeah, DDave just using as efficiently as possible all the halves of the pills.
And dmhero again running into that almost blue color exclusivity here late in his round. He had this problem in 9, and now it's coming up again in 10. And just getting, red yellows is just a complete waste of time. And not what you want to see when trying to knock this out.
Yeah, and I mean, at this point, you cannot play even in creative ways because there's nowhere to play those pills anymore.
dmhero making it work though, down to 6 viruses already. Not really given much at all in the way of blue, as he's down to all blue viruses with 4 left. Meanwhile, theeedave at 12 viruses now. He could really make a big move here. He had a double opportunity or a three combo and didn't take it. And now that misdrop really going to be hampering theeedave here in this second game, and that's opened it up for dmhero, who's out at 554 with 1 level to go.
Yeah, that drop is going to be big because that required a lot of reds and blues, which are precisely what the DDave needs at this moment. I'm trying to figure out what to do, either attack the left side or the right side, but it seems like he's going to open that right side so he can take that double, and great idea there, just not going for the yellow drop there, otherwise the blue horizontal would have been locked up, and Davis out at 632.
He's definitely got a shot at it, but dmhero's opened it up off of that misplay. Really just waiting to lock this one down now. We're about to approach minute number 7 here, and it is an 18 virus advantage for the 5 seed.
Yeah, dmhero just pressing down and just taking every single virus from the top half of the board. He's now only playing with the bottom half, which is the way you want to go.
$15 viruses to go, and dmhero decided we're not going to deal with blue today.
Yeah, finally a level that doesn't have a crazy amount of blue left at the very end.
He'll be down to single digits here very soon. And there it is, 8 viruses to go. theeedave has to start making moves now here. His time is running out. Looks to be making some plays here, down to 19 viruses. Just keeping his board clean as he tries to clear out and catch up, but dmhero just needs 1 more yellow, and that's it. And dmhero will be out of 11 at 753. And he will be advancing to semifinal Sunday, but theeedave put on a hell of an effort and kept this close throughout.
Yeah, a great time by dmhero, and I mean, yeah, a couple of mistakes probably from DDave were the main factor that changed the tide here, but a great effort by DDave nonetheless.
And it looks like theeedave is just going to go ahead and finish off his board here.
And we've got 1 match left, Leviticus versus Sniper.